28 years later, the horror franchise's box office sets an unfortunate week 2 drop record, and terrible record for the horror franchise has been shattered by 28 years later. The third film in the post-apocalyptic horror series, which centers on the rage virus wreaking havoc on the British Isles, was directed by Danny Boyle, the original filmmaker, who reunited with screenwriter Alex Garland. The release of 28 years later comes 23 years after the release of the first episode, 28 weeks later. In turn, the 2007 follow-up was released 5 years after the 2002 film 28 Days Later. As of Saturday morning, according to Deadline, 28 Years Later is expected to complete its second weekend with a 3-day domestic box office total of $9.5 million. As a result, the film struggles, falling 68% week over week from number 2 to number 5 on the domestic chart. That is a more than 20% decline, the franchise's worst week 2 dip ever. It is just the 20th film of 2025 to surpass the $50 million mark in North America, nevertheless, with a cumulative domestic total of $50.1 million. Although 28 Years Later suffered a significant setback over its second weekend, this is a typical outcome for the horror genre. Horror films are often front-loaded, with strong opening weekends typically followed by 50% or more decreases. But none of the first 2 films acted like your average horror film. The domestic box office results for the first 2 weekends of the 28 Days Later films, along with their total global receipts, are broken out below.